Well, what do you guys think about making a little carnitas together today? I don't live near Chicago anymore, so I can't just run out and buy them from a delicious place, so I had to learn a recipe on my own. The other thing is, a lot of people put a can of Coca-Cola in there, and I no longer drink Coca-Cola in the house because, well, that would be a problem. So I don't have that to add, so I had to find a recipe that would go around it. I actually found one that's pretty delicious. I'm going to share it with you right now. Now that you took a look at what that's going to look like for us in the end, I want to go ahead and do the right thing, and that's mise en place, and get all of our ingredients together first. So I have a 3.5 pound pork shoulder. I have some big kosher salt, some pepper. I have 6 cloves of garlic, 2 bay leaves. I'm going to put a little spice mix together that we're going to go ahead and season it with in the crock pot. I know you guys expect me to always cook into that cast iron, and don't worry, we're gonna brown it in the cast iron in just a second, but we're actually gonna cook this all day long in the crock pot, so you can get this done pretty quickly and leave it alone for the day. I've got things I wanna do today. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day, and I don't wanna spend the day inside TT's little kitchen, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning. I like the red cap. There's all different colored caps, but for me, for meat, and for what I use this for, red cap is what I want. Additionally, into that, we're going to have 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. So we're going to have 1.5 cumin. You want a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. Not too much, just enough, add a little flavor. And then we've got 1/2 teaspoon of sazon we're gonna put in there. You can buy that in little packets, buy that in a jar like I like to. The other thing is you can actually Google up a recipe to make your own. That's not something I've done yet, so you're on your own if you wanna do something like that. So once you get that together, go ahead and just mix it up. Just to repeat that for you, that was 1 teaspoon of adobo, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of sazon, and 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. Get that all mixed up and ready for us. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and just salt and pepper our roast and get it over there onto the heat. Well, now that I've got my pan heating up, let's go ahead and get the salt and pepper on this together. You guys know that I like to use the kosher salt when I'm salting my meat because I have a lot of control over the size of those crystals. I don't lose track of how much went where. I can not only see it, but I can feel where it's gone. It won't melt quite as fast. So now that that's all taken care of nicely, we're going to go ahead and put a little pepper on that too. And then let's get it over there and see if we can move you guys over to the stove where we go ahead and brown this. It's not rocket science. I know you guys know how to brown these things. I also know we like watching it go in fast motion, so that's what I'll do. See you in a minute. Well, as you can see, my pan is nicely heating up. Let's go ahead and get the roast in there. We're going to brown it on all sides. Well, as you can see, we're finishing off the last side of this. I've browned all of them. Let's go ahead and take this right over to the crock pot. Well, as you can see, we've got the roast in the crock pot. So what we're going to do right now is go ahead. We're going to cut in. The recipe actually called for 6 cloves of garlic, but we don't like as much garlic as most people, so I'm going to cut 3 slits instead of 6. Right into the top. And we've got 1 ready to go in. Shove that, make that slit a little bigger. Shove that right down into the center there. I've got the fat up on the top here. Put the second one in. it out before, I guess. Let's get the third one in. Maybe we'll clip this part out of the video, you don't know. It wouldn't be so difficult if garlic wasn't so sticky. Yep. Okay, so where did I put that slit? Oh, there it is. Okay, so those are all in. We are all set. You remember what happened earlier. We got our ingredients ready. So we had 2 bay leaves. Tossing inside there. I got garlic skin on me. And here's all our seasoning. So just go ahead and enjoy putting that all over your pork roast, which is soon going to be carnitas. Go ahead and put your 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock. Did I forget to tell you guys you needed 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock? Well, you do. 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock. You're done. Go ahead and put this on on low for 8 hours, or on high for a couple hours and then turn it to low, which is actually what my plan is going to be. We'll go ahead and enjoy these together in just a little while. Seriously, I want to open it so bad. I can almost smell it. But did you guys know that if you open your crock pot while it's heated, it takes about 30 minutes to get back up to the temperature you had it at, depending on how long you keep that thing open. So if you could avoid the, smelling of it and just use a little willpower, it'll be done soon enough. Well, it's been about 5 hours, so why don't we go ahead and take a peek inside. You ready? Here we go. It smells so good. Let's go ahead and put a meat thermometer and see where we're at. Oh yeah, that's done. Well, now that it's ready, let's go ahead. We're gonna get it out of here and we're gonna shred it up with a couple forks. Well, as you can see, there's nothing left on the cutting board. I've gone ahead and I've put it in big chunks, put it back in the juice of itself for probably about 30 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna taste this. Oh, you guys, I bet you can't wait. Now that my last 2 tortillas are finished, let's go ahead and get them out of here, and let's go get the carnitas. Well, they're all ready now. Looks delicious. Put that off. And we're gonna go ahead and take out a couple pieces and get them in some tacos. I simply can't wait. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh, can you smell that? Jeez, that looks good. Just falls apart. Look how good that looks. Oh, you guys, I bet you can't wait to taste it, right?